where I'm about to be singing in a Young Artist Showcase for the Iowa All-State Festival. So that's why this Fri-YAY is happening a little bit early today. Like, here, and as an alum of the Iowa All-State Festival, it holds a very, this is good stuff. And I just wanted to share a couple things with you. I've been this because as in as in-person performances are becoming more frequent, I notice that I kind of hear my musical friends saying, that they've been refining or bringing certain technical skills back to a certain level that they might have had them at pre-pandemic, right? So I've been hearing certain things like, or just the way that your muscles feel after you play an entire symphony performance, or after you or playing a gig that at a time that would have been totally normal pre-pandemic, and right now you're like, oh, I can't stay up this late. So I think that we are all experiencing the refining and the leveling up of our skills as we perhaps re-enter our performing lives a little bit more. And it got me thinking about the inner work that might come along with that. Do we need to refine and level up our inner work, our mindset, and our self-esteem, our self-worth for all of that? And, oh, my stuff is changing, so sorry. And do we need to level those things up as well as we do this kind of work? And I bet you can guess my answer is yes. So I want you to be thinking about this. One of the things that I've been encountering with people that I've been working with is stories that you might have really worked through in the past re-emerging now because you have had a time where you have not performed quite as frequently. Even if you were live streaming, there's a difference. I think we all understand what that feels like. There's a difference in those things. So you might feel like your chops are fine, or you've been doing the work, or you've been like singing, performing, whatever it is that you're doing. You feel like you've been doing that. But at the same time, oh, this video thing. Oh my goodness. So you feel like you've been working on those things, but now that you're putting it back in front of other people, you've got all sorts of stories that are starting to come up. And I want you to pay attention to what those are. So I want you to think through what are any of my recurring stories that are getting in the way of me being able to be the artist or musician that I want to be. And let's talk about that, right? Like, let's get into that. So you might have a story about, I'm not good enough. I'm not physical shape, fill in the blank enough. I can't do this because I have to work these jobs, or I can't do this because I am a parent or a caregiver, or any of those things. And that's not to say that those things aren't true. Those things are absolutely, that's your lived experience. But I want you to ask yourself where that's getting in the way of the musical life that you can have. And if you're using that and allowing yourself to say, I can't have it because of this, rather than saying, this is a true aspect of my life, how does that interact with, how does that make me a better musician? How is that part of my superpower for what I'm able to bring to the world through my creative gifts? So thinking about your stories, whatever stories you're bringing, that's kind of the first part of this exercise, is write down, I can't have my goal, fill in the blank. I can't be, I'm going to take my own, right? I can't be a world-class performing artist because, write them all down. Write every single one of them down. Write them all down until you get into absolutely ridiculous ones like that. Even you are like, I don't know if I feel this, but it popped into my brain, so now I'm writing it down. I can't be a world-class performing artist because then my hypothetical kids might not be able to go to the school that they want to go to. And you're like, why are we even thinking that right now? So just go with me on this. Get all of them out, right? Get all of those stories out about what's stopping you from doing it. And then I also want you to start working on those things, right? I can have it because of this, right? And this is the harder part, right? We, some of the reemerging into performing me of what it felt like to be doing this career 10 years ago or early in my life, and perhaps where my performances were more sporadic. And because I was beginning my career path and I was getting more involved. And so those performances were more sporadic. It gave me a lot more time. And also, each one of those had, it could mean so many things, right? If one thing happened, if somebody made an offhand comment during a rehearsal, I was able to dwell on that a lot longer. And and some of this has reminded me of that process. And so I thought, oh, this is perfect topic for a Fri-YAY, because no matter where you are in your career, this is going to happen. Humans are meaning making machines. And I want you to be thinking about this as you're doing this mindset leveling up, is what kind of meaning am I making out of this? Am I going to rehearsal and thinking like those people don't want to hang out with me, or they don't want to collaborate with me? Or are you thinking that I'm not getting that gig because they don't think I'm good enough to be here, or I'm not, my music isn't complex enough, or my music isn't tonal enough, or my music isn't whatever it is? Just that's the stuff that I'm talking about, is get in there and ask yourself, what are the things that I'm having mean something more than they might mean, and how is that affecting me? So we can hop over to social media right here. We're like, just scroll by and see, what am I letting this mean? When I see other people's success, what does that mean? When I see other people's bad days, what am I letting that mean for me? So that's really what I'm talking about here when I'm talking about refining your inner work, as you're also thinking about like, oh man, I got to get my chops up, or get my scales back, or get my tone, or get my articulations in order, or whatever it is. Same thing for like interacting with people in in ensemble rehearsals, those kinds of things. Like, it's been a minute. So I want you to just keep going with what you're doing, but checking in, ask yourself, what stories am I telling myself? And why might that not be true? Then ask yourself, what am I letting certain things mean about what I have access to, what I'm able to do in this life? And then even just the little things, what am I letting this interaction mean? Am I taking away inferences that aren't real, and letting that mean that I can't do what I want to do, or can't be the kind of artist that I want to be? So that's it, divas. I want you to like take that. And when I say stay sparkly inside and out, this is the kind of shiz that I'm talking about. Is when I say stay sparkly inside, it means finding that place where you are able to look your imposter syndrome in the face and say like, nope, not today. Like, that you're able to look at those things and say, I'm not available for this. Thank you though. Thank you. I know you're trying to keep me safe, right? And like, so when I say stay sparkly inside, I want you to hear that that's what I'm caring about. I'm caring about your heart. I'm caring about your psyche. And so that you can be the soul affirming artist that you want to be. All right, divas, until next time, stay sparkly inside and out.